The purpose of this whole set of videos is kind of basically to show you how we teach beginners and how we sometimes teach more advanced riders how to connect with their horse better when they're riding. So for beginners, this is the method that we use here at the farm, and I've used for the past 10 years, teaching, I don't know, probably about 2,000 kids a year. So a lot of kids have gone through this, and it's just a very quick, it's a series to show you what we do, and maybe it can help you if you're having a lot to do with kids and teaching kids. I go through a basic structure. I do a small explanation of horse-human relationship, how much horses can understand you.
They pretty much wake up and think they might eat some grass, they might hang out together, stuff like that. But they don't think about waking up a bunch of kids and telling them what to do. That's not going to happen. So they're pretty happy for us to be the leaders because we're the ones with the ideas.
I have the person or child lead the horse around in a specific way.
They've got to have a plan in their mind about where they want to go, and they're really conveying that to the horse. It's really important, that relaxed attitude, nice long rein, and a happy, understanding pony.
Then I have them understand about being safe around a horse.
Sometimes when people do the faraway one, they start out good. They start at the shoulder and they head out far. They're like, oh, got this. And I don't know what happens when they get to about here. They like slide on in. But where am I now?
Danger zone.
The danger zone, just where you don't want to be, okay?
We don't do that first because first they have to get comfy with horses, and then they can learn about how to be safe around them. Then I have them being led on the horse. That is done primarily so that they can get a feel for the horse's movement without having to control or steer it right away. And then they get the reins and do some steering to specific points. Pretty much I just say, which is true, that steering a horse and stuff is pretty much just showing the horse your plan while you're on its back. Then they have a trot, an assisted trot, and if they are good enough, they can have a little bit of a trot by themselves, but usually to me at the end. And if we're doing a big group thing, then they have some games and some jumping. So there's a lot of important things. Everything that I do with a lesson has a purpose, an intrinsic value. I don't put anything in that doesn't have a purpose. I really realize that for horses, it's really important to feel a connection with the people that they're working with to keep them happy and willing. And to me, horses' happiness is really important. And for people, I don't know, I think that people do stuff with horses because they love horses. And if people are doing things with horses that doesn't sit right with them, so you might love horses, but you kind of feel bad because every time you go to the riding school, you have to hit it with a stick or kick it really hard or pull it really hard. I think then people just don't really feel really as happy as they should around horses. So that is why I am doing any of these videos, is to make it so that more horses are happy and understand they're humans, and more people are happy when they're doing stuff with their horse. I think it's really cool to actually focus on making a relationship with the person as well. You can learn a lot from people, and it's much easier to kind of learn from someone who appears to be genuinely interested in you. So if I've got a big group of people or kids, it's fun to do a couple of funny things. You don't have to be super serious all the time. I like having fun and making things a bit of a laugh. It seems to keep the kids' attention and focus better, and kids are always happy if you try to kind of joke about yourself and stuff. It's okay. The most important things that I think are basically that you're building a relationship with a horse with a real connection. The relationship is between that person and that horse, and it's real. And that in order to do things with your horse, first you're communicating with your mind and your intent, using your brain first, and then you're backing it up with your aids, so your hands or your legs. Those are probably the most important things for me.